What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play of CJ Play Profile. Today we're focusing on Carolina Hurricanes rookie defenseman Justin Faulk out of the University of Minnesota Duluth. Won a national championship last year as a freshman at the University of Minnesota Duluth, capping off an unbelievable year in which he won bronze at the World Juniors, won the championship with Duluth, and then signed his 3-year entry-level deal with the Canes and played in playoffs with their AHL affiliate, the Charlotte Checkers. Second-round pick in the 2010 draft. 37th overall off the development team. Played on an incredibly talented blue line out there. Almost, I think every defenseman out there got picked in the first 2 rounds of that draft, or this past draft, one of them was. Remarkably, I mean, that obviously they have a great track record, the development team does, but yeah, that year was, their defense were just awesome. Forbit, Tenorti, Faulk, Merrill, Clenny, and he was 1 or 2 other ones. I know Connor Murphy played a few games for them, but anyway, back to Faulk. He's got 1 assist in 6 games, not exactly lighting it up. Did some time in the A. Earlier had 6 points in 12 games in Charlotte. I think he'll be up and down most of the year. 92. I should play in the World Juniors this year if he's not up. Like, he's up now with the Canes. How long that's going to be? Well, I hope the kid's up for the rest of the year. Gets the NHL paycheck and gets to play in the show with Carolina. But I think if he does go down to the A, I think playing with the U.S. the World Juniors, I'd welcome that too. I know they could use a nice booming shot from the point. He's got one of the best shots I've seen. Like I said, I've seen him play. Saw him play once when he was 17 on the development team, and the upside's there for sure. How he progresses is remains to be seen, but. Like I said, the AHL conditioning definitely always works out for guys like that. He came right off the campus of Duluth, played in the A, and then got up this year with Carolina. Like I said, I'm really enamored with this game. I think his shot from the point is excellent. Good first pass, and he's kind of stocky at 6 feet 200, but the agility's there nonetheless on it. He's got good foot speed. I can't think of the phrase, but I think he'll fill out to be a top 4 defenseman for sure. And they've got some great young defensemen in that organization. Bobby Sanguinetti, he's a little bit older now, about 22, 23. But I think his upside's there, former Rangers first-round pick. Obviously, Ryan Murphy of the Kitchener Rangers, who sustained a horrible injury, concussion. Hopefully he's back for the Rangers sooner rather than later. And I think with guys like that, and with guy like Yoni Pikkinen, a little bit older, he's 27, 28, as leader of that blue line going forward, the defense core will definitely complement Stahl, Skinner, and the like up front, and they should have a very, very talented team in Carolina for years to come. They've obviously won a Stanley Cup back in '06, and I think with this talented core group of guys they have, they can definitely be a contender for years to come. They've been inconsistent this year. They're a year-to-year team for sure. If you look at, they win the Cup, they missed the playoffs 2 years in a row. They go to conference finals, they missed the playoffs 2 years in a row. They're winning this year, where they've had their peaks and valleys, and they're always up and down. And Stahl's kind of like that too. Stahl's having a very bad year by his standards, where Faulk fits in long term, I don't know, because he's got some inconsistencies too. Don't get me wrong, but I mean that comes with the nature of being a young defenseman in the NHL. He had 33 points in 38 games last year at Duluth. So I mean, like I said, the offensive ability's there, but like the rest of the team itself, he mirrors the team. The consistency level's got to be there in order to experience sustained success. But I think he'll definitely Ryan Murphy, Sanguinetti, guys, and on the back end, those are 3 great offensive defensemen that'll really make your transition game. All you need is a good first pass. Get Skinner the puck, and like he scored that beautiful goal the other day against Philly. Get guys like that the puck in space, kind of like with football. You get a guy like a Darren Sproles. I'm gonna liken Skinner to Darren Sproles for a second. You get him the ball in space, and let him move. You see what he can do. And I think with Faulk's passing ability from the defensive zone on the breakout, get guys like Stahl, Skinner the puck, and let them do their thing. And then, like I said, they kick it back to him at the point, and he can just rip it. And, that's what you got to do. He hasn't scored a goal in the NHL yet. I said he had 1 assist in 6 games, but they'll come. They'll come. He's got a very, very hard shot, and just blast that shit. Look at Shea Weber. The Nashville power play is pretty simple. Get it to Weber, let him rip it. If there's a rebound, knock it in. I think Carolina's power plays got a little more skill than Nashville's. Like Stahl and Skinner and guys like that. But I think he's going to be a great part of that team going forward. Jamie McBain, I think of the defenseman they got. McBain's a great rising, another collegiate player out of Wisconsin that really complement the Carolina Blue Line going forward for years to come and make them a deadly team in the Southeast Division, a team that can challenge Washington, Tampa Bay for the division title year in and year out. That's what they aspire to do, and I think that's what they will do. And like I said, it depends upon the year. Carolina could be a lottery team, or they could be in the finals. And I'm excited to see what role Faulk has in this going forward. So that wraps up the power play with CJ player profile and Justin Faulk. Best of luck to Mr. Faulk in his quest of being a elite NHL defenseman. That's it for today, boys.